43 here this time, doing a LEGO Marvel Superheroes Avengers Age of Ultron set review. This is the Hulkbuster Smash set 76031. It includes the Hulk and Ultron Prime, Scarlett Witch and Iron Man in his Mark 43 suit, which he does come with a super jump suit. Then on the back we can see some of the features of the set. Now let's go ahead, open it up, build it and take it away. Okay, and there is the Hulkbuster Smash set. I'm going to start by taking a look at the instructions and the comic book first of all. And here they are. Now, as you can see, the comic book is, of course, really thin, and the instructions are the complete opposite. They are actually really, really thick. And on the back, we've got the win with Brickbeard on there. And then down here, we've got the Marvel logo. I don't put a copyright. Yes. And then we've got how you can use the super jumper to knock down. Completely forgot her name, but when we get to the minifigures I will be reminded of myself by that. Then we've got an advertisement for some of the sets, which I might get the Iron Man vs Ultron and the Attack on Avengers Tower, but I don't know, because as you may know, I'm not a big Avengers fan, just really an Iron Man fan. Piece count, and some of the features of the set, and then building of the set. And yeah, really thick instruction book. As for the comic book, on the front you can see we've got Ultron up here and then the Avengers down here. And then on the first page you can see that. There may be some spoilers in here, but I'm not too sure, so if you don't want to get any spoilers, just skip ahead. But the movie does come out very soon, and by the time you're seeing this video it probably is already out. And there's the next page. There's the next page, which does involve this set, so yeah. And then is the next page, which this side does involve this set as well. And then there's the final page. And then on the back we've got the figures and of course the Hulk there. So yeah, that's it for the instructions and comic book. Now let's get on to the figures for the set. And here they are. And from left to right we have got the Hulk, Iron Man in his Mark 43 armor, Scarlet Witch, and the Ultron Prime. So we'll start off with the Hulk. Obviously he is the big fig of the set. Just move Iron Man out of the way here. As you can see, he's got some pretty cool torso detailing. Also got the Avengers logo on there, and pretty nice toe detailing. This is definitely a pretty cool mold. He does have the kind of more iconic big fig arms that were used on Mungus and some of the old versions of the Hulk, and I'm pretty sure some of the Castle villains, Castle Trolls from 2008. There is his face there, which is pretty cool. And then no detail to the back. And then Hulk out the way. Next up is Iron Man in the Mark 43 armor. As you can see, he has some really nice leg detailing there. Focus on that. And then pretty cool torso detailing there. And then as for the mask, it is a brand new print on the mask there with the white eyes and a bit of detail towards the top. And just like all the other Iron Man masks, you can open it up there to reveal Tony Stark's face. There is his first face, and then his second face. He looks pretty mad, so that is definitely going to be when he is fighting the Hulk, or in this set rescuing the Hulk. And then there is his back detailing, and as you can see he has got the thrusters on his feet and hands. And which is really cool is to give the impression of Iron Man flying, because as you know he does fly with his thrusters. instead of taking the thrusters off to put him on the super jumper, just put him on the super jumper with the thrusters, and then it'll give the illusion he's flying with his thrusters on. And then here is the super jumper piece. It is really nice and clear, and I found that this does work really well. And when I tried the feature to knock Scarlet Witch off the little thing to imprison Hulk, it worked first time. The super jumper itself does launch really well on its own, but when it has extra weight on, it works better when the minifigure is kind of leaned forward like that. And as you can see, he did jump really far there. And I'll just zoom out quite a bit here so you can just see exactly how far he is going to go. And as you can see, he just launched out of the studio there. But anyway, that is it for Iron Man. Now on to Scarlet Witch here. As you can see, she does have the weapons from the 2012 Galaxy Squad theme. I believe it was 2012. If not, it was 2013. So these pretty cool weapons. Well, I'm guessing they're not weapons because in the comics she is kind of just using this special power to imprison the Hulk. So I'm guessing that's her using the power. Then she's got some really nice leg detailing. Some pretty cool torso detailing. Then she does have this fairly common hairpiece. And there is her face, the first face. Then there's second face, she's just look normal. Then there's her back detailing. And then this is just a look at her from the front with her normal face on. So that is it for Scarlet Witch. And now we can get on to the Ultron Prime. So obviously, pretty sure this is the one that in the trailer, he's pretty much the one talking all of the time in the trailer. So you can see he has got red thrusters, just like War Machine from the 2013 Iron Man sets. And then here you can see really cool with leg detailing and torso detailing. There is a ton of detail there. So that is really cool if you want to make some kind of cyborg custom minifigure. And there is his face detailing. And there is back detailing, and that isn't a second face, it is just back detail to the head. And then we just have this red cool bottom piece for kind of his mouth, I'm guessing that is meant to be. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the figures of the set. So now we can get on to the actual Hulkbuster armor suit for Iron Man, and the little prison kind of cage that Scarlet Witch is using to capture the Hulk. So yeah, let's get on to that right now. Okay, so here are the two main parts of the set. Over here we have the thing to capture the Hulk with, and over here we have Iron Man's Hulkbuster armor. And I have retrieved Iron Man here. And we'll start by taking a look at the thing used to capture the Hulk. So here it is, and it does have the only two stickers in this set. As you can see, we've got Stark Industries on there, really nice sticker detail, and they're all both the same. And this at the back is what you use the super jumper for, because the idea is that you will have Scarlet Witch on here, using her powers to imprison the Hulk. And I'm pretty sure this is where she, spoiler alert here, does something to the Hulk that makes him go against all the Avengers. At least that's what I've heard and seen from like clips from the Iron Man and Hulkbuster scene. And so she's just up there, and then the Hulk is in here, and you can move these pieces down here. And you can see these three blue parts kind of match in with the energy coming down from Scarlet Witch. And then you can have the Hulk in here being trapped, and then close these up. And then the whole idea is that with Iron Man and his super jumper, you just have to launch him up and try and hit Scarlet Witch. So let's just try and do that. And as you can see, Iron Man just launched off there, so let me just retrieve him and we'll try again. And as you can see, we are kind of launching him a bit too high. So let's just try without leaning him over so that it doesn't go as high. And yeah, that's still going too high. So that just shows how good these super jumpers are. So we may have to do this from some distance here. So let's just have one more go. And move forward a bit. And try and get Scarlet Witch off this. And as you can see, that is pretty much the whole aim of the super jumper in this set. To just use it and knock Scarlet Witch off here. And then you will have saved the Hulk. So as you can see, if you get it at the right distance and at the right force, it is really kind of easy to do. And so that is a really nice feature for the set. So now onto the main part of the set, the Hulkbuster armor for Iron Man. And as you can see, this thing does look really cool and really bulky, and that's what I really like, because this is obviously designed to fight the Hulk, so it needs to be bulky and kind of armored up. So we'll start down here at the feet. I'll just take one off so we can take a good look at this. As you can see, it's got the thrusters on the bottom, just like on Iron Man's feet, of course. And then it connects with the ball joint, just like all the limbs on this. And overall, just a really nice design on the feet, and they are the exact same. And then as for the upper leg, you can see it's kind of designed in this L shape, so that when the foot is on, the leg is like that, making the legs nice and short, which is obviously one of the problems with this. The Hulkbuster armor is way too big to actually fight the Hulk, so it's good that they did keep it small, but keep it as small as they could, but keep it bulky and really detailed. You can see some gold on here and gold on there, and the other upper leg is exactly the same. Now these gear pieces don't do anything, they're just there for the looks, and you can of course move the legs up and down and slightly out because of the ball joint on there. And if you want to move them all the way out, it will look awkward because how far out the leg is away from the waist, because you have to move the ball joint out there. But overall, it does look really nice. And so moving up, we can get to the main really nice and detailed part. As you can see, this is kind of what's powering this suit. And then you can move these up, open up this, which does have the nice little print on there for Iron Man's mask. Move that up, and then you just open this up there. And as you can see, inside here, we can place Iron Man, but he does have to have his thrusters on his feet removed. But the ones on his hands don't matter, so you can just put him in there, close this part up, move these down, and then you just close this little part up at the top here, and there he is in the suit, fully armoured up, and you can sort of see him a bit in there. You just move him up, so that's really nice. And there's a quick look at the back. I'm not sure what these are, but I'm guessing they probably do something to help this thing fly around. And then as for flying around, you just break the arms off here because they are just on the same ball joints. You do use the CCBS at the top of them. And as I said, for flying around, this is the just generic arm that doesn't have the missiles on, but this is just to get the generic arm look across. So if you wanted to make this to have just two simple arms rather than one having missiles on, you just basically look at this and just copy it over to the other side. As you can see, these are kind of the thrusters for his hands, so that's really cool. He just have 3 fingers and a thumb on each hand there, and looks of articulation on that, simply because of the CCBS joints, and you can get this with some cool fists here, so it can punch the Hulk, like so, just punch him there. And this arm is exactly the same, except of course he has the stud shooters on, which don't just launch studs, they launch these cylinders on, so it's a lot easier to find these if you fire them. So yeah, that's really cool. And because they are right next to each other, it is really easy to fire them at the same time. So if you just reload here, you can just fire these both at pretty much at the same time. And you do get 1 extra of these, and because you get an extra cylinder piece and an extra gold one, you actually technically get 2 extras. So that is pretty much it for the overall Hulkbuster armor piece itself. So now let's get on to the ratings for the set. Overall, I'm going to give this set a definite 10. From the looks of things and seeing things from little clips that are on YouTube and trailers, this set definitely looks like it is accurate to the Age of Ultron movie. The figures you get are definitely pretty cool. I definitely like that it is a nice, fairly cheap way to get the Hulk. and this is a nice way to get the new suit for Iron Man. Obviously there is also the Mark 45 suit in this new wave, but yeah, pretty cool. And overall the Hulkbuster armor is pretty cool. Just like the fact that, as you can see, compared to the Hulk, the thing is tiny, and to get them to look the same size, you would have, in a stop motion, you'd have to lift the Hulk up quite a lot and keep him much closer to the camera. So there you can see, you definitely, that if you get that in the right shot and the right frame rate, that can definitely look like they're punching each other, but rarely, of course, there is quite a bit of gap in between them, and that's just because of the way these two things are sized. So overall, that's about it for this review, so please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!